Hey, I'm Jonathan. Happy January. I don't know about you, but I feel like every January I always start to feel a little sad. I don't know whether it's because I'm stuck inside most days, or whether it's because it's cold outside, or it gets dark earlier, or maybe it's because homework is back. Or it might be because I spend too much time on screens. I feel like screens always give me like anxiety after I'm done with them. But anyways, I'm feeling a little sad, so I thought we would make this week's video in my favorite place, a place that always makes me feel better, outside. So come on. Oh, by the way, we're on the Mech Trail today, and the Mech Trail is open at Mech every single time that the Grounds Bookstore and Cafe is open, so have your parents bring you. It's pretty awesome out here. Come on. Luckily, I'm not planning on starting a fire, I'm not riding a bike, and I don't have my pet with me. But if I did, I would definitely clean up after them. Come on, let's go. Well, today we're continuing our series on self-control, which is choosing to do what you should, even when you don't want to. And last week we learned that the only way you can have self-control is if you study the Bible. Hey, look, a Bible verse. It's like we planned it. Don't worry about anything, instead pray about everything, tell God what you need, and thank Him for all that He has done. And then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4, 6 through 7. Wow. Guys, that is a great reminder. Where was I, by the way? Oh, right, read the Bible. So last week we saw that we need to read the Bible to be able to have self-control. And the reason for that is simple. Self-control is choosing to do what you should do. So we need to know what we should do, and the Bible is God's book that's all about that. Well, today we're gonna see the importance of having self-control, but instead of me telling you about it, I'm gonna go for a walk and let my friends from the So and So Show tell you all about it. See you in a bit.
What are you doing, John?
I'm practicing self-control.
By holding your breath?
That's right, Brandon. The human body is a very sophisticated creation. It does things automatically outside of our control. You know, like blinking and breathing. We don't control that stuff.
That's true.
Until now. Are you trying to kill me?
No, you were breathing through your nose. I was just trying to help.
Don't you think I know when I'm holding my breath?
Oh, you just blinked.
What? No! No! Lamp! No!
Self-control. Hey everybody, I'm Brandon.
Oh, and I'm John, and this is the So and So Show.
And this is the So and So Show Universal Remote.
Oh yeah, I love this thing. We just got it recently, so still figuring out all the controls.
We know we can rewind and pause and apparently fast forward because I have never talked this fast in real life because so it must be the remote. Brandon, please help. I'm going too fast. I can't stop talking.
Oh, thanks. So, let me try.
Sure.
Yeah. Brandon,
Yes, John?
tell me a story.
A story?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yesterday, I left the house without a coat, and it was so cold outside that I had these goosebumps all over.
Boring. Let's see if we can change the channel, shall we?
I'm telling you, I was colder than a wild Bessie stuck in 5 feet of snow. I took off down the street, lickety-split, running so fast my boots could barely keep up with me.
Really?
True as a trusty steed. Well, that felt weird.
Oh.
My turn. What button was that?
I just changed the channel. As you can see, the weather today is looking weatherly. We have temperature here, some arrows coming across the country. Nothing exciting, nothing you can't figure out by stepping outside yourself. Back to you, Joan.
Now we gotta stay real quiet so we don't scare them off. Elk can get real skittish, so we've gotta keep them calm with the official elk call. Join in with me. Loo! 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 Oh! Loo!
It's time to play Fanny Pack Friend.
I love chili running through my system, yeah. Love Today's game is a nail biter. Fans across the world. How can this be? It's not over until I sing.
I think we all learned a valuable lesson today.
Whoa! And now you mix it all together. Eh?
I'm sorry about that. I may have gotten a little carried away.
Está bien, Brandon. Pasen las mejores familias. ¡Ay, santos cielos! ¿Por qué estoy hablando en español?
I don't understand you. You're speaking in Spanish.
Brandon, tienes que arreglar esto ahora.
Okay, I don't know. Let me try this one. Oh.
No puedo creer que hicieras tan gran error.
Lou! Ew! Lou! Ew!
Phew, I did it. You're back to normal. You are back to normal, right?
Sí.
Oh, boy.
Hora de historias bíblicas con Kellen.
Hey guys.
Hola, Kellen.
Hola to you too.
What wise thing do you want to teach us today, Kellen?
That's a very appropriate question because today we're looking at a verse written by one of the wisest men ever, King Solomon.
Bring on the Proverbs.
You bet. Solomon wrote many of the sayings written down in the book of Proverbs. And the verse we're looking at today comes from...
I don't seize it!
Hi, Horvath.
I don't seize it.
See what?
The verses! You said we're looking at the verses, but I see nothings.
Oh yeah, I just meant we're going to be talking about a verse. Proverbs 25:28.
Oh!
Let's just read the verse, shall we?
Yes, I will help.
All right.
I am Horvath, and I am an expert in combining the mental trainings of learning the Bible with the physical trainings of making your muscles bigger.
That's right.
Let's do this.
In Proverbs 25:28, Solomon wrote, "A person without self-control..."
I seize it.
Oh, great. A person without self-control is like a city whose walls are broken through.
Stop. Fist exercise. Okay. Wave your arms and your head and your hips around like this. Then drop your arms so sad like a wall fell down. I call this no control, no wall. We do this 43 times. Go. 1. 18. Platypus. Figure skater. 79 3/4. 43.
Oh, are you okay, Horvath?
No controls, no funds.
Let me help you.
No.
Oh, okay. So, what Solomon wrote and what Horvath demonstrated is that self-control is really important. Back in the Old Testament times, cities were protected from danger by walls around them. So, when we have self-control, it's like we've built a wall that can keep us strong and safe.
Stop! Second exercise! Show off our muscles like this. Nice and strong. Then give yourself a big hug. I call this strong and safe. We do it 77 times. Go! 14. Copper pennies. 35. Turtleneck sweaters. Chocolate bunnies. 77. Great jobs. Great jobs. Look at this. My skulls, they're getting smarter.
Thanks. That's what it's like with self-control. But without self-control, it's easy for us to fall into things that are not good for us, like lying or being mean or eating too much junk food.
Stop! Said exercise! I call this the junk food jimmies. We put the foods in our mouths as fast as possible. And then we have the sad stomach aches. We do this 122 times. Goes! 1. 12. Tiger lilies. Hacky sack. 99. Regis Philbin. 122s. Whoa. I think I ate too much, Kellen.
Oh, but you didn't actually.
Self-control is really important, right, Kellen?
Yes, it is.
What if I don't have it? I'm feeling nervous.
Oh, don't worry. Later in the Bible, a Jesus follower named Paul describes self-control as a fruit of the Spirit, which means you're not on your own. When you follow Jesus, the Holy Spirit can help you have self-control.
Oh, final exercise. Okay, bring your hands together like you are praying and do a squat. And then you come up and put your hands on your hips. Boom. Because now you're so confident and in control. I call this the Prayer Squatties. Okay, we do this 300 times, all right? Go! 18. Cauliflower pizza. 92s. Mediocre sushis. Spanks. Puffer fish. 300. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Horvath. That was really helpful.
Yes. I helps the one and only Callens. This guy right here, he's Callen. I'm like a city with a big, strong, awesome wall that never breaks and only ever gets pooped on by pigeons occasionally. Yay!
Once again, that verse is, a person without self-control is like a city whose walls are broken through. Having self-control can keep you safe, but when you lose control, it can cause trouble.
Y que lo digas, Kellen.
Tell me about it. I lost control with our universal remote, and now John can only speak Spanish.
Oh, have you tried the SAP button?
The what?
The SAP button. It's the button that changes what language you're listening to.
Oh. Did that do anything?
I don't feel any different.
Hey, it worked! Thanks, Kellen!
Yeah, and gracias for the story.
No problemo, amigos. Adios.
So it's really important to have self-control.
Yeah, and not other people control.
I'm sorry, John.
I forgive you, man. I wonder what else this thing can do.
Reveal the question. When do you lose control?
Great question. None of us are perfect at being in control of ourselves all the time, so it helps to be aware of when we tend to lose control.
Yeah, you might lose control when you're playing a competitive game or when someone in your family does something that annoys you.
Or maybe when you're really hungry. I usually lose control when I'm hungry. Do you have any butter?
No. Whatever it is for you, remember you can choose to have self-control.
Yeah, think about it. Talk to a friend about it. And we will see you next time. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon, and this was the So-and-So Show.
Yes!
Why would you ask if I had any butter? Who has butter?
Here's a button labeled Random Costumes We Have in Storage. Wonder what it does.
I would rather not find...
Welcome. Where are you from?
1920.
You missed the sleeves! You missed the sleeves!
We meet again, Lego.
Yes, toe. And
I'm a foot.
Oh. Say ah.
Say
You look funny.
You're under arrest, mister.
Yeah, for what?
Bowling without a license. That's 3 strikes. You know what 3 strikes is, don't you?
Turkey!
That's right.
Hey guys. My mom always said, don't eat the red berries, just the blue berries. I'm here till Thursday. It's awesome. But seriously, don't eat any berries that you find in the woods, just from the grocery store. Cool. A person without self-control is like a city whose walls have been broken through. Have you ever felt like you're unsafe? Have you ever felt like you've lost control of your life, like you're alone, like you're a city whose walls have been broken through? I know I have. And the Bible tells us that often that feeling comes when we've lost self-control. So right now, ask yourself, when do you lose control? In fact, pause the video and talk about that with your family. What's up? I'm trying to think of a good joke about a tree and I got nothing. It's like, got really good posture, man. Like, it's the best I got. It's pretty lame. Let's just not use that. That was pretty awful. Ooh, look, the bridge. Okay, can we get a super awesome shot where you're like underneath the bridge looking up at me? Nah, let's do it. Come on, it'll be fun. For me, I find that I lose control when I'm faced with a decision between what's fun and what's important. Like, for example, whenever I'm home alone, the fun thing might be to play more video games, do tons of screen time, or eat a lot of food. But the important thing is to do things like reading a book, or my Bible, or praying, or spending time with God, or being kind with my family, or exercising. And so what about you? If you're feeling anxiety, or you're feeling like your life is out of control, honestly, the best place to start is with what's most important, and that's spending time with God. You can pray or you can read the Bible, and speaking of reading the Bible, we have another verse. Come on, it's like we planned this. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. I love this verse, because it shows us that we go to God because He knows what's best. He knows what's best for you and for me, and He can give you the self-control that you need to protect your life. Well, it's time for worship. And for worship today, I want you to do something a little different than we've done in the past. I want you to go for a walk. Whether it's at the Mech Trail, it's awesome here, or around your neighborhood, or maybe around your living room or your apartment complex or in your backyard. Definitely get your parents' permission before you head out the front door or the back door. They'll probably want to go on the walk with you. But as you walk, think about your life. Where do you feel like your life is out of control right now? Where do you feel anxiety or scared? Where do you feel like a city whose walls have been broken down? And then after you've thought about it, pray. Talk to God. Ask Him to lead you and to guide you and to give you the self-control that you need in your life. And if you're not feeling anxious about anything, hey, so go for the walk and just enjoy your time with God. Well, I hope you enjoy your walk. I know I will. And I'll see you next week in MecKidz. Bye. Oh, I almost forgot. A couple weeks ago, we had our big Nativity Competition at Christmas, and we never announced the winner. So, drum roll please. The winner was Claire Cope. Congratulations, Claire. Oh my gosh, this nativity looks amazing, like so creative. Well done, and be watching the mail for your board game prize. Well, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoy your walk, and I'll see you next week in MecKidz. Bye.